For today, we'll be talking about Shiva in his form as Pasupati, Lord of the Animals. Over the next coming days, it is my goal to represent and present different names of Shiva. Most Hindu deities have many names. 108, 1008, can get pretty wild. Not going to touch on that many here, but I want to just touch on some of those, which I personally find very inspiring. We'll be looking at those in these quick bites, just to find qualities which we can resonate with and we can bring into our daily lives. Shiva, Lord of the Animals. That may sound like a bit of an odd name. Definitely not something confined to your pet rabbit and the cat and an elephant. In this context, it's considering about how in our lives we operate often like wild animals. We have these odd behaviors and things we cannot attribute to logic, which oftentimes really do harm us in life. These are the qualities of anger, pride, ego, greed, and ignorance. Again, coming back to this metaphor of the animals, we have almost like a stake in the ground, a really firm landing with many leashes and ropes tied in 5 directions. Pasupati is also considered to be related to the noose, that thing that's binding us and wrapping us around. In these ways, the 5 qualities we touched on, anger, pride, ego, greed, and ignorance, are containing us and holding us back, just like the animal tied and bound to a firm pole on the ground. Therefore, Shiva, as Lord of the Animals, as Pasupati, is really the one to care and nurture for us, even when these animalistic tendencies want to take over, and is there to help us first recognize our bondage and then find ways to be free of it. And whenever you feel these qualities arise, the anger and the greed, thinking to the example set by Shiva as Lord Pasupati, an exemplar that you too can break free from the bondage of those primal qualities of being human, something natural, yet something which we attempt to transcend. In moving away from the qualities like greed and pride, we break the noose, we break the bondage, just as an animal does. We can bring ourselves towards something higher.